Kakashi Hatake, the copy ninja, a name feared across the ninja world, and yet, somehow, he's still underrated. Whether it's his narrative arc or his power scaling, Kakashi doesn't get nearly the respect he deserves. Today, we're diving deep into why Kakashi might just be the most underappreciated character in all of Naruto. From his tragic backstory to his insane feats in battle, this is the Kakashi appreciation video you didn't know you needed. Stick around, you'll walk away with a whole new perspective on the copy ninja. Let's start with Kakashi's story because, honestly, this man's life is a Greek tragedy. Kakashi is introduced to us as this cool, calm and mysterious sensei who's always late and reading questionable novels. But peel back the layers and you realize he's a man carrying the weight of unimaginable loss. As a child, he was a prodigy, but even that came with a heavy burden. His father, Sakumo, was disgraced and died by suicide, leaving young Kakashi to grow up with the belief that rules and duty were all that mattered. This turned him into a cold, almost robotic soldier. Enter Obito and Rin, his teammates and arguably the only people who thawed his heart. But fate wasn't kind. Obito was killed, saving Kakashi, and Rin, she sacrificed herself, forcing Kakashi to strike her down to protect the village. Imagine living with that guilt. Kakashi was 14 years old when all of this happened. 14! Most of us were stressing about school or hobbies at that age, but Kakashi was out there losing everything he cared about, and instead of turning bitter or seeking revenge like Sasuke did, he channeled all that pain into becoming a better person, a better shinobi, and eventually one of the most important mentors in Naruto's life. Kakashi's role as a teacher is truly where his redemption arc shines. He saw himself in Team 7. Naruto's loneliness, he lived it. Sasuke's loss, he knew that pain. Sakura's insecurities, he understood them. Teaching wasn't just his job, it was his way of healing. And let's not forget, he raised the future saviors of the ninja world. If that's not an underrated narrative arc, then I just don't know what is. Alright, now let's get to the fun part, Kakashi's power scaling. Because let's be honest, this guy is way stronger than we give him credit for. From the very start of the series, Kakashi proves he's a cut above the rest. In the Land of the Waves arc, he casually takes on Zabuza, a member of the 7 Ninja Swordsmen of the Mist, while babysitting 3 Genin. Keep in mind, Kakashi doesn't even have Uchiha blood, yet he wields the Sharingan like he was born with it. That's a huge deal. It's like running a high performance engine on a regular car battery. This was so impressive he garnered the nickname Kakashi of the Sharingan, as well as Kakashi the copy ninja. By Shippuden, Kakashi isn't just strong, he's borderline broken. He begins to master Kamui, the Mangekyo Sharingan ability, which is ridiculous by the way. He can warp away projectiles, tear apart opponents from a distance, and even counter dimensional abilities. Let me repeat that. He can snipe enemies into another dimension. And let's not forget his strategic genius against Kakuzu, an Akatsuki member with 5 hearts and insane durability. Kakashi held his own and saved Team 10 in the process. He was always one step ahead, thinking 5 moves into the future like a true chess master of battle. Now the war arc is where Kakashi really shows why he's a powerhouse. His fight against Obito, absolute masterpiece. Not only does he hold his own against his childhood friend, who by the way was powered by both the Rinnegan and Ten Tails influence, but Kakashi outsmarts him in one of the most emotionally charged battles in the series. And we can't forget his god tier moment during the Kaguya fight, dual Mangekyo Sharingan Kakashi. This man pulled out a perfect Susanoo, Kamui Shurikens, and saved Team 7 in a way that even Madara would applaud him for. For that brief moment, Kakashi wasn't just strong, but he was the strongest shinobi in all of history. But despite all of this, Kakashi gets overshadowed. Why? I think it boils down to 3 things. 1. His humility. Kakashi isn't flashy. He's not out there screaming "look at me" like Naruto or flexing his aura like Sasuke. He's very low key, which makes people forget how strong he really is. 2. Losing the Sharingan. Post-war, Kakashi loses his Sharingan and people just assume that made him weak. But let's keep it real. This guy mastered over 1000 jutsu, so I think his strategic mind alone keeps him in the upper echelons of the ninja. 3. His role as a mentor. Because Kakashi spends so much time teaching others, people forget he's also a beast in combat, but being a mentor doesn't diminish his strength, it highlights his maturity. Kakashi Hatake is the ultimate shinobi. He's not just a powerhouse in battle, but he's a symbol of resilience, wisdom, and quiet strength. He's the guy who lost everything and still found a way to move forward, to protect others, and to have a lasting legacy. Kakashi might not be as loud as Naruto or as flashy as Sasuke, but his impact on the series and the ninja world is undeniable. He's proof that you don't need a bloodline limit or insane transformations to be one of the greatest shinobi. His strength comes from his intelligence, his adaptability, and sheer willpower. Kakashi embodies everything a shinobi should be. He's strong, yes, but he's also compassionate, selfless, and wise. He's the kind of leader who doesn't need recognition or applause. He just does what needs to be done. You could almost call him stoic. And maybe that's why he's so underrated. Because he isn't flashy, he doesn't demand attention, but when you take a closer look, you realize he's one of the most impactful, well-rounded, and powerful characters in the series. He's not just the guy with the mask. He's a survivor, a mentor, a hero, and my personal favorite. So, what do you think? Does Kakashi deserve more love? If you're a fan of the Copy Ninja, like I obviously am, let me know in the comments. Let's give this legend the respect he deserves. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more deep dives into the Naruto universe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. I'll see you next time.